You ever notice how the moment you stop chasing someone, everything starts to shift? When you stop sending that extra text, when you stop checking if they saw your story, when you stop trying to remind them you exist, they start to feel it. Not because you blocked them, not because you begged, but because silence speaks in a language ego can't ignore. See, you don't have to delete anyone to move on. You don't have to prove that you're over them. You just have to detach. You just have to step back and let time do what words never could. Energy speaks louder than messages. When you stop feeding a connection, it starts to fade on its own. That's energy. Most people think closure comes from conversations, but the truth, it comes from control. Control over where your energy goes and what you refuse to chase anymore. You don't need to block someone to create distance. You just stop responding to the old version of yourself that needed their validation. When they realize they can't pull your emotions anymore, that's when it hits them. Not the silence itself, but the peace behind it. Let the absence do the talking. Every person who loses you goes through 3 stages. First, they don't notice. Then they wonder. And finally, they feel it, because absence echoes louder than attention ever could. They start checking your page again. They start remembering the effort you gave so easily. They replay how you used to show up, and they realize you're not showing up anymore. And that's when the lesson lands. You never have to explain why you walked away. Just walk away with peace. The distance will deliver the message for you. Quiet detachment is power. This is where most people mess up. They confuse detachment with anger. Detachment isn't cold, it's clarity. It's when you stop trying to be understood by someone who was never listening. It's not punishment, it's peace. You don't need revenge. You don't need attention. You don't even need to be seen. You just need to move differently. Focus on your own growth so deeply that they have no choice but to feel your absence through your evolution. Nothing hits harder than seeing someone glow in silence after you lost access to them. Let it hit them silently. So, bro, you don't block them. You don't beg them. You don't break yourself trying to be remembered. You just move on quietly and let them feel the shift. Because the truth is, you were never asking for too much. You were just giving it to the wrong person. So, let your peace do the talking. Let your silence remind them what they took for granted. And when they finally realize it, don't look back. By then, you'll already be gone.